Okay, so after visiting the temple and the mosque, I decided that I was too tired and it was too hot, so I took a taxi over to the movie theater. And I know it sounds ridiculous to go see a movie right in the middle of a trip, but in India, I think I hear something on the roof. Anyways, in India, going to see a movie is very important. I've been here 3 days, and 2 of those 3 days I've watched a movie. So, and not even by my own choice. But the first one I went to watch a movie called Satyagraha. It was long, and it wasn't my favorite movie ever, but the AC was amazing. And one of the best things about going to the movies in India is that food is such a big part of it. And so I came in, and they have assigned seating, and they hadn't made enough of what I ordered, which was like a chicken tikka roll. So they essentially brought it to my seat, and the way they did that is they ask for your seat number, and you actually have assigned seating in movie theaters here, and then you go and sit down over there, and they bring you the food, and it's nice. It's instead of spilling popcorn all over yourself and being an embarrassment, it's kind of awesome. And then once you sit down there, halfway through the movie, there's an intermission, and in Bollywood movies in LA and in America, the intermission doesn't mean that you'll actually get a food break. It just means that it's an intermission. So they just put intermission, they keep going. But here, there's a 15-minute to 30-minute intermission, and you actually take a break. And they have ads between, and you can get up and go to eat outside of the area, or they actually have people come in and take your order while you're sitting there. So you can just sit there, order food, and they bring it to you, and you pay right there as well, which is really cool. I think I wish that we had more of that. It's a whole experience instead of just watching the movie, and you kind of get to absorb the movie, and it's a nice break. I really like it, and that was about it. It was really nice to sit there. It was so nice and just cold, and I think the funniest part for me though was that I was sitting around and I was hearing some girls talk about this movie that's coming up called Lunchbox, and they were trying to know what they were trying to translate it into Hindi, and it was just so funny to listen to them say that. And they were talking about what America's like and how Americans would, talk about Lunchbox, and it was just so funny. And I didn't say anything and just sat in the background, but you hear a lot of what Americans would do and what they wouldn't do. So that's it. It was fun. That's about it for the movie, and then after that I went somewhere else.